Howdy folks, and welcome back to another episode of World of Tanks with Journal Duck. This episode for you, I have the Excelsior platoon. Who's platooned with me, you might be wondering. Who's behind that bar? I shall reveal it later. The Excelsior is a Tier 5 British heavy tank. I'm not sure if it's still in the garage. I don't think it is. The tank is interesting. 104 millimeters of armor or so on the rear, and 112 on the front, approximately. About 90 on the side or so, and 36 on the side. What that means is you can't really side scrape in it. We spawn top tier, and during the time of this replay, there was an event going on where you could rent the Excelsior for a day. Well, my platoon mate, that thing, him, again, earned it for a day, and he wanted to try it out because he doesn't play heavy tanks very much. So we tried it out, and this is my first battle playing with him with it. I personally own the Excelsior, and I hadn't played it in about a year or so. And, well, it was a pretty damn good battle for not playing in so long. We decided to go down the ice road because, well, the tank has a lot of frontal armor. And we're top tier, so we can dominate everything. So rather than going down the normal way, up the 1-2 line area, we decided to charge down the ice road. There's the Excelsior. Beautiful side armor, just waiting to be shot at. And unfortunately I didn't angle mine, or I over-angled mine. In fact, you're not really supposed to do much angling, I just left it completely open to him. Come around the corner, make sure my side armor is hidden. As you can see, he was trying to hide his, and unfortunately for him, he didn't hide it enough. Now I load up a little bit of gold so I don't have to wait for him to expose his side armor. I can just shoot his front plate right in the turret. Another Excelsior and 2 Tier 3s up on the ridge. I just charge in. Now you notice I shoved him random in the side there so I could shove his front out a little bit and expose that sweet side armor. Now I don't need gold for it anymore. Forget about the Excelsior, I'm going for the weak targets. Quick rate of fire on this tank, about 110, 115 average damage, 91 or 92 pen. Aim for the turrets of the Excelsior, rather than the hull. The hull, for some reason, tends to bounce more stuff, whereas the turret... No, that turret, it's more flat than your normal expectations. Barely not even 3 minutes into the battle and the score is already 10-2. Kenzum hasn't taken a single hit point of damage. I've bounced a couple heat and APCR shells, but I've still taken a bit of damage. At this point I've picked up a high caliber and most likely a steel wall if I stay alive. Now the enemy is gone from being anywhere they could be on the map normally. Now they're all condensed in this little area by their base. So now it's basically just a turkey shoot. Whoever gets there first gets the kills. Which is why I'm leaving Kenzum in the dust. M2 medium feeling frisky, he's coming down off the mountain. I take a snapshot, but it didn't work out too well. And I don't get the kill shot. Now, fun thing about being top tier when you have this kind of interesting frontal armor, you kind of, yeah, you can play aggressive. Look at this. Full on charge. Not even a care in the world. And I pick up my third kill with the T-67. Nearly 1,500 blocked by armor. Let's see some statistics. Statistics. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyways. That in fact was the first ace tanker I've ever actually gotten with Excelsior. I also got a cool-headed steel wall and a high caliber. I received 56,386 silver and 3,971 experience. I was top for damage and experience on either team. I fired 27 shells, hit 23 and 19 went through. I did a total of 1,971 damage. Took 17 shells, only 2 went through. I blocked 1,590 and damaged 8 enemy players. After taxes, because I fired a lot of premium shells, I only made just over 15,000 silver. As always, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you guys would share this with your friends. My goal is to reach 100 subscribers, and I can't do that without your help. Alright, happy battles.